Welcome to our slow living vlog here in Puglia.
We just arrived in a small town called Minervino di Lecce, where we're gonna have lunch in a really nice wine shop slash restaurant. And then we are off to
our new accommodation. We checked in a bit earlier and it's amazing, and I'm so excited to show you the place.
It's in a neighboring village from here called Giardiniano. And from the main street, it doesn't look like much. It's one of the most beautiful stays we've had so far. With that said, let's go get some food. Oh no, so much wine.
This is our accommodation for 2 days. You can see it's been recently renovated. It looks amazing. I love the tall ceilings. This is the bedroom area. Huge bed. Oh yeah, this is a wardrobe. But it's so modern and so classic at the same time. It's so well renovated. That's the wardrobe and the large mirror.
Star vault ceiling, as you can see, it has the shape of a star. Very traditional to the area.
Yeah, it's very typical for this area. The bathroom is so beautiful. Look at this mirror and the sink. And the most beautiful part of it is the tub. It's huge. It's like an actual jacuzzi. Can't wait to have a bath in here.
So through this door, there is one more level.
Up the stairs. So you have this very nice sitting area with views of the pool as well.
Very rustic.
Yeah. And the best part, our private terrace slash balcony. Mind you, it's kind of rainy today, but I'm sure tomorrow when it's sunny, this will look amazing. Look at this.
Wow.
It's huge. Look at this hot tub.
So yeah, we have the sunbed mattresses here inside.
How do you turn this on?
There's a button down there next to your feet.
No, like this bit.
Oh. That button. This is amazing. Look at all these cacti.
Did you see the huge pumpkin?
I didn't actually, no.
Very autumnal. These are mandarin trees. Unfortunately, they're green.
For a town like this that doesn't look like much from the outside,
Yeah.
this is such an oasis.
So this tomorrow will be perfect because it's gonna be sunny. Here you have
Look
two
at these
beautiful
flowers.
showers, golden showers. Oh. And then here we have the lounge area slash breakfast area.
And through there, that's the area where we eat if it's raining.
Yeah, you can sit indoors. And this is where they have their wines and olive oil displayed, so you can just grab
You
one.
can take anything you
Yeah,
want.
you can grab one bottle or whatever, and then you pay when you check out.
We're only going to be here for 2 nights because this is just as much time we had left between our previous accommodation and going to Matera next. So we have a reservation at a restaurant in the neighboring village, and we've been in this small town for about 12 minutes now driving around, and we haven't seen one single other person. We just arrived here. This is supposedly one of the nicest places in the area. Let's see if they have any food. This is the wine that we got as a gift from the lady in Alberobello.
Yeah, your first wine for today.
Yes. Well, this is officially one of my favorite stays we've ever been to.
Same.
So we need to make a bit of a plan for tomorrow. We're going to the seaside for sure.
The seaside in Puglia is so beautiful. I wouldn't have expected it. We're gonna get an early sleep today because tomorrow we have a full day and I'm really excited for tomorrow.
We've arrived now at Il Ciolo in southern Puglia, which is supposedly one of the most impressive viewpoints. And so far, it definitely lives up to the hype. It is absolutely incredible.
And it's so cool that I don't think there's sand there. It's just like a stone,
like
a
it's
flat
concrete.
stone. Yeah, like a concrete or something. Very cool.
This is so exciting. I cannot wait to get down there and jump in the water.
Honestly, I didn't know this existed in Puglia. I know the other beach was super hyped up, the one in Polignano Mare, but this one is as beautiful, if not even more beautiful than that
Look
one.
how grand this whole canyon
Yeah.
is. I'm loving this.
What a great way to start the day. Now we're at the beginning of October and it's so warm and it's gonna get even warmer the upcoming days. So it must be nice to have like such an extended summer here.
This doesn't look any worse than anything in the Amalfi Coast.
Okay, so Varia went into the water for a bit. Impressions?
Mind blown. I've had two of my favorite experiences ever in the seaside within 3 days on the same coastline here. Simply because it's not, something that everybody knows of. It just makes it so much better finding one of these sort of hidden gems. Although this is not by any means a hidden gem. Just the water's so clear, it's so clean.
And there's this cool cave behind you and with this bridge on top, it's really spectacular. It's a beautiful view.
Because for a second I thought I'd be too much of a daredevil trying to swim there. But as I'm looking right now, there's like a 6-year-old swimming that same path.
Yeah.
So in hindsight, maybe I could have done it. It's very different to the swim I did a few days ago in the previous vlog, in the Lecce vlog. That water never really went past my waist. But here, it's just beautiful, this little cove situation here.
And also people jump off that cliff. Right now, that 6-year-old is going up the cliff.
Hey, that guy's at least 12. What are you talking about? But yeah, definitely worth coming to Il Ciolo. The viewpoint we were at before is wonderful. There's another set of stairs on the other side. I'm really interested to see where that goes. This is the 5th of October and we can do this. Like, where else in Europe can you do that? Probably nowhere else. Sadly, I think these stairs lead nowhere.
No, you just have a beautiful viewpoint, but you can't go down really.
So we just arrived at Grotta del Conte. This is the restaurant we're hopefully gonna have some lunch in. And look at this insane view behind us.
And on the other side too.
And just like on every side
Yeah,
here.
every side. It's been such a beautiful drive here.
It's
along the coast.
hands down one of the most beautiful drives I've ever done along the coastline. This has been just
And so relaxing, so few cars. Usually roads on the coast are kind of bendy and gets a bit scary, I guess.
I think we saw at least 10 different incredible photo spots. It's just like places you would have just wanted to stop and take the nature in.
So many cacti and succulents, like forests of them.
This southern part of Salento, the coastline here, is just out of this world.
They have so many beautiful grottos and so many beautiful beaches.
I've never had pasta like this. Not just the burnt macaroni, but this combination of prawns with pistachio. I like it. Just never thought this is a thing. It's an ice bath.
So I guess it's not very relaxing.
That's actually not that bad. It's a little bit colder than the seawater.
Yeah, unfortunately we wanted to spend more time at the beach today on the coastline, but it started raining out of nowhere right after lunch. So we came back here and decided to relax in the, it's not a hot tub, in the tub.
It's just a tub.
It's just a tub.
We found out that today in Giardiniano, which is the name of the tiny village we're in right now, there's sort of a local holiday situation.
Each October of every year, there's this festival going on, and each week the festival moves around. And this week it's here in Giardiniano. It's a feast with food, and you buy a ticket and you get to...
I guess we'll go for a walk.
Yeah, maybe.
This part of Salento in Puglia is definitely worth a visit. It's very family friendly. It's very budget friendly as well.
My glass is stained with lipstick.
Mine too. We need to go for a walk in the village.
Yes, we need to book a restaurant.
In person, because
person.
that's how it's done here. So we are now in Giardiniano, which is a small town in Puglia of only 1,800 people population. And we just went to the local grocery store, and I think we said hello to about 6 people on the way there and back.
Everyone knows each other here.
We're just so not used to this. This whole area here, their economy is almost 100% based on the olive oil and generally agriculture in the area. And we're told that a couple years ago there was this bacteria that came from Costa Rica, I think,
I think so, yeah.
that absolutely killed all the olive trees in the area, or most of the olive trees in the area. So they cannot produce any more olive oil. Therefore, their economy is very, very badly affected now.
Even our host said that he used to own a farm with olive trees, and he had to close it down. Even while driving, you can see the olive trees that are no longer producing olives.
Yeah,
and
they're
are kind of
dead.
yeah, they're dead. Yeah.
Yeah, they look
It's
like
kind of sad.
completely dried with no leaves whatsoever. Oh, yes!
Io quasi quasi verrei lì in mezzo a appartenere. 68esima edizione. Roberta, ascoltami ogni istante. Vicino a me. La sussurrerà. Non si fare col panchino.
I got a €4 capocolo panino, which is a sandwich with traditional Pugliese cut of the pork, part of the shoulder as far as I know. Honestly, I would add some sort of a sauce to it just to make it a bit more smooth, but the meat is really good. It is really good. And for €4, really good value for money. You can have a really nice meal for what, 5, 6, 7 euros? Amazing. Okay, I'm gonna eat this and we'll go to the restaurant and we'll eat some more. We left our accommodation in Giardiniano and we drove for a couple of hours. We are finally leaving Puglia, unfortunately. And this is our final stop. We just stopped for a quick coffee on our way to Matera, which is outside of Puglia. But we are now in the town of Taranto. Taranto is a very old town. It was founded almost 3,000 years ago by the Spartans before it was conquered by the Romans. So the history here is just so rich. Honestly, so far this is the first place here in Puglia where we feel a little bit out of place.
Yeah.
The town seems to be a bit rougher than the other towns we've seen so far, which doesn't take away from the beauty of the
Buildings.
old town. They're very old buildings and not as well kept as in other towns, but somehow that looks good.
Yeah, it's part of the charm, I guess.
One thing that is very famous that comes out of Taranto is the song, the tarantella, and the dance, which in medieval times was thought to be the cure for tarantism, which was the craze, as they called it, caused by a tarantula bite. So it's thought that the name tarantula for the big spider comes out of this place here.
Yeah, apparently they have tarantulas here.
Yeah, it's
And-
native to this area.
Yeah, and the whole thought process was you should dance faster and faster as the song goes, right? And that will potentially cure
Yeah,
from
the-
the venom from the tarantula bite. Yeah.
That's nuts. I love that.
Yeah, me too. It's super interesting. Hope you enjoyed our more unusual vlog. We tried to discover a few parts of Puglia that are less well known. Now we are off to Matera.
We are super excited for Matera. So let's get in the car. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, like this video. We'll definitely see you in the next one.